7 presidents have stood here. It's one of the oldest hotels in all of, and it's fucking gorgeous.
I wonder what their presidential suite must look like.
And by the way, it's 3 blocks away from where JFK got shot.
Damn.
So I walked over there in the morning and did that whole fucking thing. It was fucking,
Was it eerie?
The best way to describe it wasn't eerie, but when I went to DC and I was in the Lincoln Memorial, I remember crying because I was reading the Gettysburg Address, right, which is his second inaugural. I think it was his, whatever. I may be wrong on this, but I was nevertheless reading his second inaugural speech, and this is like the country's torn apart, and it may stay torn apart, right? Like we didn't know we were going to stay together. It was fucking crazy. Like when you read that, and you read that in that context, I remember feeling like fucking this overwhelming feeling of like sadness and like history, like fucking like this overwhelming feeling of history and like in the moment. And when I was,
you felt American,
yeah, like even though I'm a fucking Salvadoran refugee, but a different story. But when I'm sitting there and I'm looking at JFK and I watched JFK, I've seen all the fucking conspiracy documentaries and I fucking,
I've seen the Zapruder film.
Yeah. I've fucking gone down a bunch of rabbit holes on this shit. I'm just sitting there, bro. And it's crazy. Like on the street, like in the middle of the street, there are 2 X's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can literally stand where they got shot and you can see the book depository and the whole fucking thing,
Yeah.
And, and then the grassy knoll and the whole thing is right there, and it's just this overwhelming feeling of like. Did you
go up to the book depository?
We did, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a museum.
Do they let you go up to the window?
It's kind of blocked off, but you can see.
You can see the view from the street to the street?
Damn. Yeah.
So do you think he did it alone?
I don't know. Maybe. Man, I don't know.
I saw this.
Possible, but it's fucking hard to believe, to be honest.
I saw this documentary a while back, and I'm surprised it never caught any fire. But it was about a guy a ballistics guy, and he does this whole dive deep into that. There was a second shooter, but it was an accidental shot. That it was the bodyguards that were guarding him that day had M16s, and that he thinks that as they were like shuffling and running to try to get to the president, one of the guns went off and hit the president in the back of the head.
But either way,
that's wild though. I would love to. I gotta go, man. All this shit about the Dallas Cowboys and me not going to the Dallas. That's whatever. But the JFK thing, and then like the Lincoln thing. That's really makes me want to get out there.
It really does hit you. Like.
This is a discussion for another episode, but I would love to dive deep into, I can make the argument where the division we have in the country now, I think stems from the Civil War. I don't think that America ever really healed from that. I think that we in Southern California feel a certain type of way about it, but I think the South feels a whole different type of way about it. And I don't think that it is obviously a racial thing as well, but it was also because you have to remember, and this is me from like reading about the friendships between Ulysses S. Grant and General James Street, where they were like, friends, like best of friends. They went to they went to what's the school called? That military school, whatever. And then the war broke out. But we'll do that. We'll have another episode because. That's I can go on for like half an hour with that one. Before we go off, because I think we're at like an hour and 40. We talked about letting this one run because that's when we have the best conversations.
Yeah, but we fucking did Drem Dirty last time.
We did do Drem Dirty, Drem. Yeah. We got to make up for you, but and you will, because we know that but the thing is, if we let Drem go on sports, he'll go on for like 2 hours. I was freaking out even when he was like on his Instagram. He's like, yeah, they won. And then he starts naming off fucking players. And he's like, this guy and this guy and this guy. And I'm like, how the fuck?
What the fuck?
How do you know all these fucking guys? It's like you
and your fucking like porn fucking knowledge. Like, how the fuck you know that?
Maybe. It's different because Drem's not jacking off to these guys. I hope not. I fucking hope not, bro. But listen, before we go, one more is that, have you seen, I know you haven't, Dick. You're probably hiking somewhere. But Snoop did Drink Champs. No. And he talks about owning death row and exactly
Catch me up.
He legit. I don't know if I had texted you about this, but he removed all of Death Row's catalog off of Spotify and Apple Music. So you can't find Doggy Style or The Chronic. And what he's doing is that he's going to create his own app. So he wants to make a Death Row app. Yeah, he talks about
fucking stem player. Listen, you're not Kanye, buddy.
He's doing a Bad Boy Death Row collab, and that there are people upset because people died behind the Death Row Bad Boy.
Why don't
beef.
you fucking do the fucking thing, Jay-Z? What is it? What does Jay-Z have?
What, Tidal?
Yeah,
his own app.
Just fucking join Tidal. Like, why are you gonna do your own thing? It's so stupid to have all these different fucking.
Why don't you just renegotiate it? Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, just fucking...
I miss Doggy Style, bro. I love Doggy Style, and it's not on Spotify.
Well, I guess I've listened to enough of Doggy Style then.
Really? You don't go back?
No, I always do. But fuck, you removed it. It's so stupid. I'm not going to go buy a fucking another app just to listen to Doggy Style. It's so
nah, you can just buy the album for $10.
He's going to fucking... listen, you remember this. We fucking recorded it. He's going to fold. He's not going to... It's not sustainable. There's not enough fucking people that are just gonna listen to old school Death Row fucking records.
I've been listening to this thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna buy Snoop Dogg.
I cancel my Spotify and I wanna fucking get Death Row fucking app. Death Row modify.
She doesn't even pay for the app. I pay for the app.
She cancel the app. Make you pay for the fucking app now.
I don't know. I love me some Snoop, and I'm glad he bought Death Row. And even then, I'll be honest with you, man. The circumstances, I'm not fully convinced he bought Death Row, like the rights and because that just doesn't seem possible. Like the rights to Doggy Style, like the publishing rights and all that shit.
I'm sure he did.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking cynical bitch. Yes. He fucking.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
It's really not that much, bro. Okay. It's not that crazy of a fucking possibility. Okay. It's not buying Twitter. Okay.
Shut the fuck undervaluing Snoop.
It's okay. Like it's what is I
it's
grew
your
up
neighbor,
with this.
Dick.
I grew up with this, but like, yeah, well, he used to be my neighbor. He moved out of Diamond.
He moved out of Diamond Bar?
Yeah, he moved out of Diamond Bar.
Where'd he go?
His mom still lives there, but
his mom's dead, Dick.
Or somebody still lives there.
Fucking this guy.
Who the fuck still lives there?
Fake news over here.
But anyways, he's family there because he checked in not that long ago. But he moved. He moved when his kid moved to because his kid went to Diamond Bar High, and then he pulled him out to go play football in Vegas at a competitive, much more competitive.
I don't think that guy. That guy doesn't sell his houses. He just moves out. Right?
Yeah. He's fucking rich now.
How rich you think Snoop is? Like in the hundreds? Is it in the hundreds of millions? Don't look at the net worth. Let's just guesstimate. Because he's fucking been around forever.
The motherfucker's doing everything. Fucking cereal boxes. And I don't know.
Clothing.
I'd say, but he's just not that baller. Like, I don't know, 200 million maybe.
Really? That's it? See, so I don't think you can buy Death Row and all this rights for like less than...
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he's buying it all by himself. He's probably got, investors.
There's this great part of the podcast where he goes, Nori tells him, I was talking to Jay-Z. And I told Jay-Z, Snoop is the most famous rapper in the world. And Jay-Z agreed with me. And Snoop, and this is me assuming because Snoop must know Jay-Z. And like all these guys are very competitive and they're narcissists. But Jay-Z, he goes, Jay-Z agreed. And then Snoop goes, he did? And then Nori goes, no, he did it. And I love that shit. Because they're all fucking Kanye behind closed doors. They all think they're dope.
So according to Wealthy Gorilla and Celebrity Net Worth, and I didn't cheat, okay? I didn't fucking cheat. And I never looked this up before in my life. Snoop is worth $150 million.
That's not, see, I don't know. It's a lot, but is it enough to buy? And
according to the Success Bug, everybody, he's 150.
Check how much Death Row's worth. Here we go, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth right now. I just don't think he can afford. I mean, not that he can't afford it, but
50
mil.
Yeah.
So that means he had to give up a little less than half his net worth to buy it.
A third. You fucking skip math class, you fucking dummy. Fucking dummy. You're a fucking dummy, bro.
I'm calculating taxes, Dick.
This is why you're poor.
But Dick, so you give up a third of your wealth to buy something? and make an investment
for the return.
For death row?
Listen, I'm telling you something. He didn't put up all 50 mil. Like he probably put up 25, 30, 40 mil, and he
assets.
Yeah, credited the rest. You know, he's gonna pay the rest of it off.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It seemed too easy. Seemed too easy.
You fucking.
Maybe I'm overvaluing death row.
Yeah, he's just fucking nostalgia.
Well,
for you.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to listen to a podcast with the producers dancing on the videos, all up in the tracks, you come to J Talk. You guys have a good night.
Best ending ever.